for your supplementals to begin as one belly dance. This video is going to take a look at the full body camel or full body undulation. So, the full body undulation uses a lot of the same muscles as your half body undulations, but the movement is shaped differently. So in your full body undulation, as opposed to the half body, the movement is long from top to bottom, whereas in your half body undulation, the movement is wide and circular. So your half body undulation is a circular movement that goes forward and back. However, your full body undulation is a long movement from top to bottom. So when you do this movement, what you want to keep in mind is stretching it out long and not letting it get wide and big. Okay? So, the first thing we want to do when we're doing the downward undulation or the regular undulation is you lift your chest to prepare. In lifting your chest, you extend your body. And that allows you to then contract the muscles here, here, and here. So, lift for 1, contract for 2, 3, 4. Again, lift for 1, contracting 2, 3, 4. From the side, lift, contract, contract, contract. Lift, contract, contract, contract. Lift, contract, contract, contract. Remember, the final contraction, the one that's in your hip, is a psoas pull. But, unlike the regular psoas pull that we practice, it's not a big movement like this. It's a much smaller movement. Stay right here. It's important to control that psoas pull because that's what will prevent your movement from becoming big and round as opposed to nice and long. So one more time. Lifting for 1, contracting for 2, 3, psoas pull for 4, and starting over. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 2, 3, pull. Lift, 2, 3, pull. Quite similarly, we have the reverse undulation or the upward camel. Now, this movement starts in your hip and comes up to the chest. It's a slightly bigger movement than the downward camel. And the first thing you want to do is tuck the hip in to prepare and a slight psoas pull so the back is straight. The hip is tucked in and you push, 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 and release. Again, tuck the hip in with a slight pull and you push the hip, push the stomach, push the diaphragm, and release the chest. Tuck for 1, push for 2, push for 3, push for 4, release. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the front, tuck the hip, push the hip, push the stomach, push the diaphragm, release the chest. Again, tuck the hip, push, 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 push. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to remember to check your posture when you're doing these undulations. You do want to micro bend the knees. You do want to keep the tailbone tucked in. However, you want to make sure that while your knees are bent, you're not squatting because you don't want to do your undulations in a squat. You want to be upright and do them standing. Okay, so that's it for undulations, upward and downward. Be sure to practice them. Aim for fluidity. Aim for being able to go through the movement over and over without stopping. Alright? The next video will be on hip flip.